Hello students, welcome back to the Organization of Commerce and Management class of Standard 11th Gujarat Board. Chapter 1, that is Nature, Purpose and Scope of Business, Part 5. Our today's topic is Business Risk. Students, as we all have studied the definition of business, business means any legal economic activity with the motive of profit. Economic activity means it deals with money and measures in terms of profit. But as every coin has two sides, where there is profit, there can be risk of loss too. There is an uncertainty of profit or risk of loss in the business. The businessman puts their full efforts to earn profit, but the uncertain events of the future affects the profit. Thus, it can be said that the profit is a reward against business risk. Means the business units which can survive during the uncertain events and take the risk and become successful in earning profit, then that profit is like a reward against taking risk. There is no business without risk, and no business can achieve success without taking the risk of the uncertain events. There are two types of risk in the business: A. Natural risk and B. Man-made risk. Let's study about natural risk. The risks which are caused by nature, such risks for the business are uncertain, which cannot be controlled by human beings, is known as natural risk. It hinders the growth of business and destroy or damage the assets of business. ये हमारे बिजनेस के ग्रोथ पे भी रुकावट डालता है, और जो ये नेचुरल रिस्क है उसके वजह से जो बिज़नेस की प्रॉपर्टी है, बिज़नेस के असेट्स हैं, उसको वो डिस्ट्रॉय कर देता है या तो फिर पार्शली डैमेज कर देता है. वो बहुत ज़्यादा रिस्की होता है बिज़नेस के लिए. वो जो कॉस्ट बेयर करना रिस्की हो जाता है बिकॉज बिज़नेस ने इसके बारे में सोचा नहीं था. फॉर एग्जाम्पल earthquake, floods, cyclone, etc. Now let us discuss about man-made risk. The word itself says that the risk which is man-made means it can be controlled by human beings. Such type of risk hinders the development of business, due to which business has to suffer loss. For example, risk of competition. If you are selling a product at the rate of 10 rupees per piece, and in past 4 months the business has developed widely because of more demand for the product in the market. But in 5th month similar product has been launched in the market with some more qualities and at same price of 10 rupees per piece, and as a result the demand of your product decreased. This hindered the development of your business, right? But it can be controlled. You can either decrease your price to stay in competition, or you can bring new changes in your product through market research to overcome such risk. Because due to such risk, business has to suffer loss if effective steps are not taken at right time. More such examples are given in your textbook, such as changes in technology, change in taste of customers, political instability, means government has banned the ingredients you are using in your product, etc. Now let us discuss about causes of business risk. First, change in technology. Second, threat of substitute products. Third, competition. Fourth, legislation. Fifth, uncertainty of demand. And sixth, physical risk. Let us discuss all these points in detail. First, change in technology. As change is a part of life, we all love the changes. As now your subjects have changed, you feel excited to learn about new subjects. When you get paratha every day in your tiffin and one day surprisingly it was sandwich, you will like it, right? Similarly, people also need changes in the product from time to time. And due to the invention of new technology, changes are necessary in the production. By adopting new technology, high quality of goods can be produced and large quantity of goods can be produced at the same time to fulfill the needs of customers at right time. Suppose you have not upgraded your technology, you are using same old machinery but providing high quality goods. And similarly, your competitor is using new technology and producing high quality with large quantity. So, your product has deficiency in the market against your competitors' products, so business has to suffer loss, and at same time old machinery needs more maintenance, which is more costly. And as the cost of production increases, the profit decreases, because profit is selling price minus cost price. If your selling price is 10 rupees and your cost price is 8 rupees, then profit is 2 rupees, that is 10 minus 8. Similarly, if your cost price is 9 rupees, then your profit will decrease to 1 rupees, that is 10 minus 9. Second, threat of substitute products. Students, what is substitute product? For example, sugar and jaggery, both the product gives sweetness, so it can be alternately used by the people. Coffee and tea, both are substitute product. Both are used for the refreshment purpose. So if the price of tea increases, people can switch to coffee easily. Therefore, business has competition not only from similar product but also from its substitute products. Due to change in technology, customers can turn to substitute products. As some more examples are given in your textbook, such as ball pen in the place of fountain pen, vessels of steel in place of copper and brass, television in place of radio, all these are substitute products. Third, competition. As the motive of business is to earn reasonable profit, in such circumstances competition increases the risk of business, as it directly affects the profit of the business. Because to sustain in market against the competition, businessman has to take various steps, such as reduce the selling price and sell at lower price than its competitors, has to do more advertisement about the product to let people know about the qualities of the product against the product of your competitors. For this, more advertisement expense is to be done, which increases the cost of production, and you all know that increase in cost of production decreases the profit, that I had already explained you in the previous point. Fourth, legislation. There are many laws framed by the government in the interest of the country and its citizens. For example, laws regarding pollution, customers, workers, industry, etc. These laws also are the cause of business risk. For example, if I am selling notebooks, you all know that for this reason trees are destroyed, and due to this laws are framed by government. My competitor is using high technology and producing eco-friendly notebooks, and government is providing more subsidy to my competitor due to following government laws and producing the product which is fulfilling social objective. Such type of risk hinders the business in decision making. Such more examples are given in your textbook, that is Minimum Wage Act, Factory Act. These are the laws framed by the government to protect the rights of the workers, which are also the risk factor for the business. Fifth, uncertainty of demand. Demand of the customer depends on their income, taste, preference, habit, product price, inflation, etc. For example, if the customer's earning is low, she will buy bicycle for transportation or will use public transportation. As her income increases, then she will buy bike or scooty. If her income increases more, then she will switch to car. So it depends on their income and preference that at which kind of goods they have more preference at particular time. For example, at today's time I need to record videos to teach you people, and I want a new phone. What will be my preference? That the camera should have high clarity and more space. My preference will be not the music system of the phone. So all these factors affect the profit of the business. Last one is physical risk. In business, assets like machinery, equipments are highly risky resources. As you need to change your employee, then the new employee with high skills you can hire at same price or even lesser than your previous employee. But the assets like machinery and equipments needs more maintenance, and even when need to change, the new machinery will be more expensive than previous one. So damages to the assets of the business creates physical risk. Similarly, you have sold your goods to Rajkot company and you have to transport goods from Ahmedabad to Rajkot. And if due to accident or due to some reason goods are damaged while transportation, then such risk creates physical risk. So students, I hope the content was descriptive enough and you all understood it properly. Thank you. Stay tuned. Stay healthy.